The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And it's Rooney. And he skips past his man. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
Kong and Hanoi finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Totti. Now it's De Ketelaere. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's played through for him. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. And it's Totti. Played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. First quarter of an hour gone. Vieira. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautiful.
He's had a shot! And it's Bellingham. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bellingham. Zanetti. In with the challenge. Rodri. Oh, played through for the wide man. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Zanetti.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. A lot of space. Decent chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Kong and Hanoi leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Matthäus goes short, forced to go back. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Zanetti does well to get it back. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rooney. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. He has a look up. Zanetti. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. That's an imaginative pass.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a good run down the right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham gets into a good position. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. It's a sweeping cross. And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kong and Hanoi have their second corner now. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been cut short. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they can counter here. Totti. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kong and Hanoi are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found a way through. Totti. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! And no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Totti. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? Look at the space, there's the shot! Totti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zanetti. Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. No, he's just misjudged that one. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a shade optimistic.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played into space. That is a brilliant interception. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now, can they get him away? Mateus, and that's played in low, deftly away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass somewhat off target, and it's gone back to the keeper. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1 minute.
So just
at a
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. Cristiano Ronaldo applies the finish! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Gets a good foot in there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something. It's Asa! And for a moment, time stood still. This is a promising build-up. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out wide. Can he finish? Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, delightful ball. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram. And that has left him in a heap. Messi has it in a wide position. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira touches it back. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini. Vieira. Thuram. Now it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard, and that's gone loose.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Hullet. Hazard, and it's made its way to him. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Hullet. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And they're quick to get it back. Mateus. He is through. And he shoots! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vietnam leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Vietnam can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Seedorf. Maldini. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Chips it through. That has been cut short. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. Rafael Varane. Maldini. Ronaldinho. Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And they win it back again. 60 minutes played. And he is deftly away. And this is Rooney.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change,
Rooney.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Mateus, number 18.
Vieira. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Hazard, number 16.
So Jim, what are you
Rodri.
thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Number 5, Schneider. Number 9, Frank Lampard.
Vieira is the team's great visionary. Dink through. Seedorf.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lampard. Ronaldinho. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's having a pop! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
Decent chance! And that's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Maldini.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path.
Manchester really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's well spotted. Seedorf. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram. Thuram cuts it out. I think we're just about done here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And now the breakaway.
2
Yeah,
added minutes has been indicated.
great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Lampard. Now there's a fine ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And now I just
The
like
end
to
of the
read
game.
out our fan club
Reflections?
members who are celebrating
Well,
their
Peter,
birthdays
this was
today.
probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always good.
Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckham. Rodri. Cucurella. And here's Dembele. Nice physical challenge. Mateus. Hullet. Picked up. He's had a shot! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Beckham. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he welcomes it in. So no flag here. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Vieira. And this is Dembele. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Tries a shot! Now who's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ibrahimovic! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Always goal side. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Spread to the right. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Space for him to turn and look. And he knocks it clear. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's made its way to him. Cucurella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. He has found the way through. Heading backwards, a probing pass. Oh, nice touch. Nil-nil still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
15 minutes till half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. That's a sharp pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's going right the way across. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cucurella is one whose deliveries we all know about. Dembele in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rodri, just past the 40th minute mark. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played into space. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Has a look up and delivers.
Added time.
Looking for a runner.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
We're on the move again. So the first half brought no goals. And he goes cross-field.
Chelsea definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
This looks promising. Takes a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Rodri.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Dembele. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that was never going to make it. Almost an hour gone. And the through ball. He is real chance! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rooney. Number 18.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Number 25.
It's
Cristiano
Bale!
Ronaldo. Number 7.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 20, Stojkovic.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's De Rossi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is ended up in no man's land. Played through into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Bale! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Oh, what a mistake! Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's been hooked away. Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cucurella looking for options for movement, and that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has been cut short. No way through. Now it's Schneider, and that is well cleared. Looking tidy in possession here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ibrahimovic. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish of true class! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the number on the board is 3. Good effort from distance. It's anyone's ball now. Spread neatly. And here's Dembele. Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Drinking is only allowed in the areas.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mateus, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Azar. Both sides exercising caution for now. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
There's the header!
Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shot could be...
Takes a shot!
Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. That's good running with the ball. And this is Hullet.
Decent chance!
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Rooney. Chips it through.
And the finish!
And no mistake.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Almost half an hour in now. And it's Nagatomo. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, it rattles the bar. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good play. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, good effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desai can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rooney. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rodri. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lobbed in behind.
Has been indicated.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half is up and running. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
It's Rooney! He's done very well to get to that.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. Elects to cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Rooney. Number 18.
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Number 24, Mateus.
pull it, and he's managed to get free.
Coming on the field.
Ball swung in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 7.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Number 17, George Best. Number 9.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's charged, surely! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a good run down the left. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bale. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Nagatomo. Threads one in, and here's Messi. Looking for the run. Pull it. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nagatomo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, played right into his path.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Best gets into a good position. Van Dijk is there to clear, and smartly reclaimed. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ibrahimovic absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And back to the keeper they go. Vietnam are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And that's gone loose. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. We are into stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But that has not gone well. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's it, the referee says enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Vietnam can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. So much time and space here. De Jong showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Hullet, and the counter is on. And this is Hullet. Hullet! And that's another fine save.
Hullet really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And that's aimed into them, and a header!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he finish?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Impressive job. Off the post. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, well played, well played. Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hazard. Oh, good effort! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Good read, needed to be. Hullet. Vieira cannot be beaten that easily. Mateus.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Schmeichel punts it upfield. Mateus, little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Has to go back here. Great chance! And again! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Hullet. Knocks it out wide. Mateus. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves.
He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ambitious ball here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Here's Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Cruyff. And it's Rooney. Rooney. Mateus. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. Oh, that was vital. And that is a little undercooked. Well, the ball's gone astray. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they could.
It's Rooney! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodri. Mateus. Rooney. Rooney! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been knocked clear. And it's Rooney. And this... And the finish! Otto clears. Mateus. And here's Hullet. Thuram. And the shot! Oh, he's just got under that.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Tries to play it through. And Hullet! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is good strength. It's their second corner of the game. And he's quick to get rid. And it's Rijkaard. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rooney. Just the keeper in his way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's opted for the long pass. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Hullet. Hazard. Hazard! Off the post. Silvestre. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hullet is onto this. And Hullet! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And now he has 2. So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Silvestre pinches it off him. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Park Ji-sung. Odo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Otto. He's in a good position here. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Rooney. Mateus. Azar. He is through here. Real chance! Silvestre. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Otto. Rooney. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it again. It's Park Ji-sung.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance! In he goes again. And that's a good finish. And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Borussia Dortmund, and the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we come to you
It
now
is
with a
quite a
quick
game,
request for
breathless
support
and
from our
laced with
charity fund,
excitement.
Chance
Well,
in
it's a lead
Football.
that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Away we go again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Towering header! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Rooney! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Marquinhos. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Otto charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the and pull it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam
Number 11,
have their second
Rooney.
corner now.
Number 18, Gullit.
Cleared
Number
away.
6, Hazard. Number 16,
Vieira. He's having a hit!
Number 24.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's
Number
very well played.
25, Cristiano
Vietnam
Ronaldo.
have their third corner.
Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Schneider. Number 9, Frank
Pressing's
Lampard.
intense, and it's paid
Number
off.
23,
And it's
Bale.
Thuram,
Substitutions taking place.
passing nice and neat. And he's gone backward here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Adriano. Silvestre. Can he get it through? Vietnam can breathe again. Just.
Well, that,
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Cleared without hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball. Schneider's cross. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for a runner. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bruno Fernandes. That's Park Ji-sung. That's an imaginative pass. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. More or less by himself as cool. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Azar. Rodri. And it's Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Not a hint of offside here. Cannavaro gets it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Off target by a whisker. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's a key interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Azar. And it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Rooney. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good running with the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Azar. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. And this is Hullet. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in one-on-one. Takes a shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he latch onto this? Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Maldini. And it's Rodri. Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic. And that is expertly dealt with. Mateus. Rooney. Tries to play it through. That's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hazard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Eto'o. And here's Del Piero. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And it's Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hazard. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And here's Eto'o. And here's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Hazard. He won't be happy with that one. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Vietnam leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Del Piero. Mateus. Thuram. What a throw in. Desai. And he was quick to react. Del Piero. Vieira. Hazard. Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. Nicely aimed pass. Now there's a Rooney! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Rooney certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He leaps for it! It's bounced back off the post. That is lovely. And this is Eto'o. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Eto'o.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know,
Chance for a shot! And it's in!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. Hazard.
Such good technique, pretty robust defending.
It's run loose here. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. And this is Sneijder.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Mateus. And that is a little undercooked. Schneider.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Hazard. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot! They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. Schneider! There it is! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Easton have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to commit.
And pull it! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Towering header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. And it's Thuram.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Hazard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dink through. Rooney gets flagged offside. Rodri. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he thumps it clear. Vieira. Easton are looking to go forward now. Vieira herring after the ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Schneider. It's Schneider! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And that has left him in a heap. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi. Schneider, well timed, excellent interception. Looking for a runner. Pull it. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. And that has put paid to that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo. A probing pass. And that has been knocked clear. Hazard. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hullet. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added
Now it's
time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Vietnam present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keep.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Ronaldo powering forward here. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Eastern couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a promising position. Now he's got space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hullet. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vieira. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus has the space to scheme. And the pass is intercepted. Schneider. Now it's Hullet. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Rooney. And this is Hullet. Hullet! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Well, the
Substitution
two
on the
coaches
field.
are signalling
Number
changes here,
20,
both at the same time.
Schneider. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8, Gullit.
Thuram, the man
Coming
that
on the
is
field,
tenacity personified.
Number 11,
And he
Neymar.
cuts out the supply.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
Lampard,
Number 9,
and it's Lampard,
Erling Haaland.
looking to
Substitution
pass
in
their way up the
progress.
pitch. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland gets on his bike and on the move. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Vietnam are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a loose ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 16, Rodri.
Lampard.
Coming on the field. Number 19, Dembele.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Number 13,
Now it's
Gattuso.
Dembele. He's got away. And that's aimed into the middle. Corner number 2 then. Thuram tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Good take, and is he in? Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Eastern have their third corner. Oh, good fly! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's going to go a long way. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Now the delivery.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Lampard. It's Lampard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Vietnam have their second corner now. Look at this chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. And once more he proves real chance! And that's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, no joy this time. Lampard. And this is Lampard. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Rooney. And this is Hazard. Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. That is good alertness. And it's Hazard, Marcelo. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. So it is still 0-0. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Varane getting this one clear. Hazard is in a really good position out wide.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to...
There's the shot! There it is!
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. No, that was never going to make it. Rooney.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nicely weighted ball.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, shooting chance! Road Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Vietnam cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Hazard. Another pass, just keep...
It's Rooney!
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Shot could... Great chance! Hazard! He is just a joy! A finish right from the top draw! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's quick to get rid. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Matheus Cunha. Cunha gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. And it's Rooney. Hazard. Very much. And that brings the first half to a close. Vietnam are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. The second half then, just getting going. Azar. Vieira. Mateus takes a shot. Vietnam have their second corner now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Hullet. Mateus! Mateus! Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Juve. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Azar! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Thuram, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
Vietnam choosing to make the first change.
Number 18, Hullet. Number 24, Mateus. Number 6, Azar. Coming on the field, number 9, Frank Lampard. Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
Pass is just off target.
20, Stojkovic. Number 5.
And this is Gerrard. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And he welcomes it in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Now he's running away. Lampard! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Matheus Cunha on a strong run here. Cunha has created one goal already.
He'll try from distance.
Oh, nearly, but not quite. Vieira. And it's Schneider. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he stop it going out? Gerrard, steaming forward at pace. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vietnam needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Hazard. Very nicely done. And this is Gerrard. Schneider. Lampard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Stojkovic.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Stojkovic. It's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira.
And a chance!
Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. Deftly away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Driven forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp putt.
He's had a shot!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Koundé gets it away. Marcelo. Stojkovic.
Shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Minute has been indicated.
Vietnam found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Deep into stoppage time. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Vietnam have done it. There are people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Vietnam really wanted...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Now it's Rooney. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a good position here. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Khan did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Van Bouten. Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well measured. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rooney wins the duel this time. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Mateus! And he's done it! The first significant strike. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's Lampard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lampard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Hazard. Xavi. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a nicely weighted pass. That's going to go a long way. And it's Rooney. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Sweden always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now it's Yamal. Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Desai calmly anticipates. Now it's Hullet. Lampard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. Lampard. He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Hullet, and a chance! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Vieira. Yamal. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Quality ball. Maldini cuts it out. Now it's Rooney.
Pretty robust defending.
Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bullet! That was mighty close. Now it's Xavi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Added time.
Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. That's the end of the first 45. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
In designated areas
Vietnam
these
firmly
grounds.
in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So right back into the action. He's looking wide. Rooney, he's got away. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Rooney, and here's Azar. It's Rooney! Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Zanetti has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Magnificent from Mateus! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. No, he's not getting past him there. Lampard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Aguero. And he is deftly away. Tries a shot! Aguero! He just does goals! A finish right from the top draw. And that really is so impressive. So could they be onto something here? Gerrard. And this is Aguero. Aguero! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's Zanetti. Skims one in. That's put paid to the danger. Rooney. Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution for Sweden, number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. It's Aguero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Plays it in. Can he finish? Well, that's another chance. And a neat finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Sweden, number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field.
Sweden may be down, but not out just yet.
Substitutions taking place.
Might be... And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Vietnam visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that's a good... Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Can he finish?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting...
Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Zanetti deals with that shot at goal! And he's stuck it away! And that for him is goal number 10.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Substitution for Sweden, number 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, their
Number
manager
8.
seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Coming on the field,
Rijkaard.
number 22.
And this is Aguero.
Messi. Number 9.
That looks a cracking ball.
Number 4. Baresi.
Stojkovic. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Stojkovic!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. And that has been cut short. Donadoni. Bellingham. And he's quick to return it. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sweden clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
6
regroup.
added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Van Basten. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
He's having a good look here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Van Basten! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. And it's Bellingham. Cannavaro. Great vision. Aguero tries to pass it through. And he can clear it away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick announcement today that
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by... That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Rooney. Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's there to belt it away. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Chiellini gathers from the goal kick. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Great vision. He shifted it to the flank. He's got away. It's Hazard!
Johor Darul Tazim really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gap. Inzaghi! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, good taken. Can he finish? Well, now that's another chance. Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rodri. Hazard. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hoisted in. He leaps for it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice-looking ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Rodri. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Doku. Oh, it's come loose.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Rooney. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mateus. Messi, distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Look at the space here, and Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Inzaghi!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Hullet. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
There will be
Serginho
one
is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
He'll be disappointed with that.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Those of you making their way home
It is
on
quite a game,
transportation
breathless
today, please
and
watch the
laced
screens
with
of the trolley
excitement.
departure
Well, I
times
think the
all
message from the
local
manager at
major
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Vietnam are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're underway for the second half. Serginho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Inzaghi. Azar. And that's gone loose. Doku.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. And it's Azar. A probing pass. It's a goal kick. Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Serginho. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Messi considers his options.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Oh, off the bar! And that's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of content.
Tries a shot! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's Rooney! he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Chiellini. Doku. Rodri. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! And it's in!
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Chance for a shot!
Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rooney. Pull it. Now, can they get him away? Rooney! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change.
Rooney.
And this one has been on the
Number
cards
6,
for a little while.
Hazard. Number 16, Rodri. Number 24, Mateus. Number 18, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 25,
Desai.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5, Schneider. Number 9, Frank Lampard. Number 20,
That's a little off target.
Number 7, Ibrahimovic.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
He's having a pop!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Yamal. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Desai. Schneider is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's running. It's Ibrahimovic! And that really should have been that.
Ibrahimovic, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Substitution.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first.
Towering header!
And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Hakimi. And Danny Olmo. Doku. Looking to play him in. Doesn't quite get there. And that is out of play. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries a measured ball. Schneider. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet. He's in one-on-one.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's quick to return it. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is